Thank you. It's great to be here today. I was asked to do a spoken word poem on World Social Work Day, aiming to inspire and motivate. So this is how it goes. In our young lives, we believed we had all the answers right. But now we know attention goes where energy flows. So we aim to cultivate more of what they want and need instead of what they don't. Although some angrily shout, responding by lashing out, we still nurture abilities of resilience for adaptation after crisis in residences, terrifyingly paralysing creaking doors in the dead of night, and those dire highlighted media cases we well know about. Because with emotional resilience, we learn to roll with the punches. But the thing is, we have to be strong for the young to trust in us. So today, I've done an academic dress to finesse an expression of social workers gathered globally to celebrate and promote socio-economic equalities with contributions to societies by counteracting learned behaviours and habitual responses, by highlighting alternative tracks to trade instead of arbitrary differences. But the thing is, we embrace the stigma while ignoring the scorn. Because we are not forlornly adorned in academic dress, no. We willingly carry the excess weight of people's past and present and futures with care to bridge the gaps between over here and over there, because everywhere we are a consistent force demonstrating reliability and stoicism, knowing that in spite of this, the label social worker rarely defines the heroism of grappling reduced funding, diminishing teams and bellowing caseloads, but we still stay strong along our heart-led social worker roads. And for those carrying those heavy loads through the trenches, the consequence is it's much harder to see bigger pictures beyond potent emotional mixtures, so we have to tap in, turn on higher aspirations and become one big guiding point of light in life situations. We must become inspirations. We guide adaptation to adversity without lasting difficulty, because the less resilient have a harder time with stress. So we press forward in our aims to alleviate from socio-economically disadvantaged lives, to not only survive but thrive like bright, rising, shining stars. Because we are the network catching them as they fall, dim and dark, behind ambivalent, imprisoning justice scars. Because I once wore those scars from the bars, casting long shadows along over the landscape of my heart. And I was one of those living the life of survival where I called for identity, belonging, and the love of family. But I thought these were denied to me as false gold mines lied to me, until running to the drumming and footing of hearts and feet along a bread line while subconsciously trying to fly across ever-widening social divides. But now my heart is finessed in a dress code in helping me walk ethically, promoting well-being and a meeting of human needs with these constellations of values: dignity, service, worth, social justice, competency, integrity, and empowerment of vulnerabilities in societies. When we tap in and turn on higher aspirations and become one big guiding point of light in life situations. Because we are inspirations. So today, I've done an academic dress to finesse an expression of social workers gathered globally to celebrate and promote socio-economic equalities with contributions to societies. Peace. Okay. So I'll tell you a bit about myself. There's something in here about me, a little bit anyway. You see my name there, Jason Smith, and there's also a link to get my book if you want to buy it. I didn't bring none today. Yeah, so I grew up in It says in there, in impoverished neighbourhood, say below the red line, single parent. And I was a bit of a slow learner, learning disabilities. And, well, I adapted to my environments. And my environment was, well, you know, the social worker, so you should know. And I eventually ended up in the care system. In that time when I was in the care system, well, I loved it. The first time in my life, I got pocket money. I was bought clothes, and people actually took the time to engage with me. So I loved that time there. And there was a couple of people, I had a key worker and a next person, and they would come alongside me, take me places, show me things. Now, they altered the course of my life. Even though my life went further down the dark side, even though in them times, the things that they said to me resonated throughout my lifeline, and still today. And that was when I was 13, 14 years of age. So if I could say anything to you now, when you're working with young people, the things that you say are very important, because words can have an effect many, many years down the line. So you can be that inspiration. So you got to tap in and turn on higher aspirations, be that guiding point of light in life situations. But eventually, I ended up in the prison system for many years, in and out. But there came a point when I turned about to face myself, and I addressed my own thoughts, my own beliefs, my own past. I addressed why I was doing things. Why did I seek reciprocal praise from people? What was my identity? What was my belonging? Emotional resilience, I had to learn that. But I faced up myself, and I subdued a part of myself, my past, and I was allowed to grow actually who I really am, apart from the environments that I was adapting to. And in that, now I work for probation, and I work with young children as a support worker in children's homes. So I do poetry workshops, I do speak poetry in lots of different places. And my life, I enjoy my life. I can't really, I'm not an academic instructor, so I can't really tell you what's in your textbooks. But I hope that just me standing here today can give you inspiration to see that if you're working with young people, that actually their lives, the things that you can do, will have effect in their lives. Thank you.